So this video is about a website for creatives called Milanote. The nice part about this site, especially for photographers, is you can lay out what it is that you want to do and put it together on a board, look at your ideas, make modifications to them. If you're working with somebody else, you could share this with them so that they can see what you're thinking about as well. So we're starting out here with a brand new board. And as you can see, we've got some options down here as to what templates to use. You can do a straight mood board to just set the mood of what it is you want to do. I like to use the photo shoot plans, and you'll see why in a minute. This is the template that comes up. You can keep the example content, although I'm not sure why you would want to. But let's use this template. So let's say we're going to do a shoot, and it's going to be a portrait shoot. So in here, the gear list, you can put in everything that you are going to want to have with you. So of course, we're going to want the camera. Maybe we're going to use a speed light. I happen to have a couple of Neever LED lights, so we'll bring that along as well. Now, how are we going to modify the light? So we'll have an umbrella. You get the idea of what you can add in your gear list. Workflow, you can add tasks to that, things that you need to do to begin with. Maybe there's something we need to get. So purchase sheer material, things like that you can add in there. You can give the project a name, talk about the project, do the photo shoot brief. Now you've got your inspiration, your mood board, which again is another board, which is kind of neat that you can just go to there. Up at the top, you can see there's the new board that we had and now our mood board within it. But let's just go back to the board for now. And you can put information here in the shoot. You can do your shoot list, your call sheet, contact sheets. So you could put in here who you wanted to add. If you wanted to have somebody to style the hair, to do the makeup, things like that, you could put them in here as well. And again, up here in Publish and Share, when you publish it, you can require a password to view. You can see a preview of what people are going to see. Publish it via secret link. You can actually, in the paid version, you can go through and share a link out to allow people to come in and edit the board. The paid versions go by number of people. However, what I found out is if you're doing something with a person, for example, you're going to do a photo shoot for a family or a particular portrait shoot for somebody, what you can do is you can share that link out for them. They can get a free account, and they can then edit and add notes to what you've done in here without any cost to them. So it's a great way of just having an account for yourself and allowing other people to contribute to it. So you're working with a particular person to do a photo shoot, perhaps it's a maternity shoot, and what you want to do is you want to get their comments on what you've put out, publish it. They can see what your ideas are. They can make comments on them either in here, or of course they could just comment, call you up, make comments about what your photo shoot's going to be. But here's what I really like about it. There is a add-in that you can get. Now I'm using Microsoft Edge. It'll work in Chrome as well. We're going to go to Pinterest. So let's say we want to do a maternity shoot, and this is why we need the sheer material. You've got this woman hanging. It's a silhouette shot. Up here is the save. You can click save. There's the board I just created. Now I can let them stack up, but you're going to see why that's not a good idea in a minute. So here's another one. We'll save that. We've got this one over here. We'll save that. But you'll notice what's happening on the side. Now I can't see part of my screen because these are in the way. Once I save them to the board, it goes away. So it's out of my way and I can get back to the other things that I wanted to do. Now here's an interesting after shot of a newborn bundled up in that sheer material. We'll add that to the board. Maybe that's something we'll do later after the baby's born. Here's another kind of a silhouette shot. So now that we've got these done, what happened to them? Well, if we go back over to the new board, they show up in this little list over here. Now I can grab all of them, or I can grab them individually and put them into here. So maybe I want to save this baby one as an after. So we'll move the chute down here. Everything's grabbable and movable. Move the gear list over to here. If you want to add another board like the inspiration, you can go to column, drag it out to where you want it, line it up, drag what you want into there. You can also add photos that you've used before if you have particular poses that you want to use. And here I'm going to hold this one and I'm going to hold down Shift and grab the next line, bring them over, and you can see that it allowed me to take both pictures and add them in. Now I've got an idea of what I want. There's also a mobile version of this that basically stacks up what you see here in order. So this line would be first, then this, then this, then these things finally. But it allows you to go through and set up what your ideas are for the shoot. Again, let's say you wanted to do something a little different in here. You wanted to set the mood. And this is kind of a somber photo shoot, but don't see anything in here yet. And again, it doesn't have to be Pinterest. You could go find anything you wanted and use that. Here's another nice little shot here. And just go through and see what you want. Now here's another one with the material off to the side, pulled back. You can add that as well. And we can add these in. So with just a bit of sheer fabric, look at the different ideas that we can have for a photo shoot. Now the advantage of being silhouetted like this is the woman does not have to be naked, and you wouldn't be able to tell one way or the other, but you get that nice silhouette. You get her body for the full pregnancy, and you've got a board all made up that you can then share with the client so they can see what you've got planned. It also allows you to take a look at this and go, okay, what else do I need? Maybe I want to bring a backdrop along. So you can add all the stuff that you need to put together in your gear list. And as you go through, develop what you want to do for the shoot so that you're ready to go. You've got everything planned out, so that way you can get in there, enjoy the shoot, give your client a great experience, and not take a lot of time getting things set up or figuring out what you want to do for poses when you get there. Obviously, things could change when you get there, but this gives you a nice tool to use to set things up so that you can go out of the gate with some great ideas and be all ready to go.